differences. Let's switch gears and talk about performance. Over here, I have a virtual machine running in Azure where I can run our performance benchmarks right now. When ASP.NET Core was originally released, it was already faster than ASP.NET 4.6. Because I would like to see the performance differences between the two of them, which you can do as well, I have my ASP.NET Core application on the right, and I have my ASP.NET Core application on the left. They're the exact same application, and because I want to see the differences between them, I have one listening on port 8080 on my server, and I have my ASP.NET Framework application listening on port 8081. So are people ready to see some numbers? Yeah? Okay. So over here, I am in my client where I'm already using Bash for Windows, and I'm going to run this command. It's a pretty long command, but what I'm doing over here is that I'm running my .NET Framework application and pipelining at a depth of 16, receiving plain text. So in about 10 seconds, we should see the results. And we are getting over 100K, over 100,000 requests per second. That's a pretty good number. Let's have a look at how fast ASP.NET Core applications are doing with the exact same parameters. So I'm going to, it's the same code, we're just listening at a different, it's the same command, we're just listening at a different server. So port, so I'm going to change it to 8080. And because we're running the same experiment, we're still pipelining at a depth of 16, receiving plain text. So no magic here, it's the exact same application, just with the ASP.NET Core. And this is actually mic drop numbers. We're receiving over 3 million requests per second.
Did you hear what just happened?
No, I did not.
So what did you get?
3 million requests per second.
3 million.
See?
3.4 million.
Okay, over 3 million requests.
Well, excuse me. So it turns out that TechEmpower, the same benchmarks that you're running, just announced their benchmarks for all the different web frameworks out there.
They did?
Yes, round 13 just came out, and we've got some numbers. This is just happened.
Let's see them.
All right. Let's go back here. Look at this screen. So the TechEmpower round 13 results are out, and ASP.NET Core is now in the top 10. Right there. Now everyone's hardware is different. You had some pretty serious hardware.
Oh yeah, I should tell them about the hardware.
What did you have there?
I had a D15 version 2 on 20 cores. That also had advanced networking enabled.
Okay,
pretty powerful.
so 20 cores. You were not messing around.
No, I wasn't.
Everyone has different stuff. You can run these at home, right? This is all on GitHub.
Yes, you can. It's on GitHub.
So you can run this on GitHub. The results from TechEmpower can be looked at here at aka.ms/TechEmpower. We've got 1.8 million on Linux on their stuff, and a lot of this was possible with help from the community. We could not have done these performance improvements without help from the community. So big hand for the people who make that possible. TechEmpower said in their blog post that this is the most dramatic improvement that they've ever seen in a web framework, and we're very happy that we have made this a priority, and the community appreciates this. Now, you will notice, though, that a lot of these frameworks are, not necessarily mainstream. Some are somewhat academic. They may not be frameworks you've heard of. So you can also look at it like this. There's two flavors of ASP.NET here. There's the kind of the bare metal, right, which you were doing, ASP.NET Core, Linux, straight middleware. That would go in against something like Node, would be a fair comparison, or servlets. And then you've got ASP.NET Core with the full MVC framework, including routing and Razor Pages, a more complete web framework, and that would go up against something like maybe Express or PHP. So really promising numbers, and I think we're just getting started.
We're just getting started.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so much for having me.
Some really, really great work happening in performance from not only the team, but also from our friends in the community.